what's the last 48 hours for you been like being traded from?
Yeah, it was definitely a ride of emotions, like up and down. Definitely sad leaving because I've been there for my whole career, but definitely very, very excited to be joining this organization and help for a playoff push.
Yeah, how do you feel about that opportunity, given a chance to be in the starting rotation?
Yeah, I was kind of pushed out. We had quite a few guys there in that organization, but yeah, I'm couldn't be more excited and thrilled to be here and be a part of it.
You had just one start at Fenway in your career. The results aside from the last
Yeah.
one, just how do you view just the energy of the ballpark and having those home fans behind you now?
Yeah, I mean it was super exciting when I was here and I made that start. Didn't go the best, but definitely looking forward to some good ones in the future.
You were,
Uh, Sorry, go ahead, please, Marco.
you were surprised that the Dodgers trade you, and how was the process, the communication process with the management?
Communication was great. It was kind of just like if things kind of fit perfect on both ends, then we can make it work. I don't think they were trying to push anything, but like it worked on both sides. So like I said, I'm excited to be here.
Had you heard Boston early on in the discussion, rumors, or?
Honestly, no. I hadn't heard anything about Boston until about 3 minutes before the deal went down. So yeah, I had my agent text me and said, hey, like it looks like some reports are going here. I was like, all right, cool. And then 3 minutes later had a phone call. So
You kind of go through that little uncertainty, and then you hear it's Boston. What's your reaction?
I was thrilled, especially like being here a week before and like experiencing it for my first time. Like this ballpark is incredible. There's a lot of emotions and a lot of just great history here. So definitely happy to be part of it.
What kind of scouting report did you get from Walker when you talked to him?
He said it was a great organization. The guys are super excited, and they are definitely a fun group to play with.
How would you describe this season for yourself so far?
For myself, it's definitely been a roller coaster. I've had a couple good ones, a couple really bad ones, and the rest have just been kind of in that midline. I definitely feel like there's an uptick in stuff in like the last month or so, and I feel like I'm kind of stepping into my groove, and hopefully that translates, and then I can ride it off.
From a personal standpoint, what excites you most about this opportunity for your own kind of growth?
For my own growth, just been able to step into the rotation and feel like I can help. Being kind of like an older guy, but not really having a super bunch of like experience playing. Like I have like a lot of knowledge, so like I've had a lot of learning processes through this year, just playing wise. But definitely excited to get here and pick this scouting group and pitching coaches like heads and see what their best process for me to go forward is.
On that topic, you've been in the same organization for a while, your whole career. How much can a fresh set of eyes maybe help you with, guys with some different ideas about usage, things like that?
Oh, I think it's a great idea, or a great thing. Walker had nothing but high praise for these guys, and then my pitching coaches over and at the Dodgers had a lot of high praise for these guys as well. So definitely excited to get to work with them and hopefully nail some things out and get some better results.
Dustin, how nice is it to just be healthy this year?
It's been one of the biggest things for me is just staying on the field like under all circumstances. So I mean, it's definitely been a roller coaster, like I was saying, of like execution and like being like who I think I am as a pitcher, but just being able to go out every day that my name is called and pitch I couldn't really ask for much more at this point.
They're having you start Wednesday, obviously, give you a little time. Do you feel like having a few days will help you, kind of see what they want to say, see what they want to tweak, that type of stuff?
Yeah, I'm sure I'll go into this first one kind of get my feet wet with the guys, and then after that we'll probably kind of like dig in and kind of go to work. Just getting to kind of know everybody and feel their ways to go about things and my ways to go about things, and just trying to mesh and put the best foot forward.
It's gonna be like 10 days between outings. Like what's it been like? Have you been through something like this?
I've had a couple of those this year. They definitely play a lot of matchups with the Dodgers, so I've definitely had some longer breaks and then shorter breaks, and haven't really been like on a consistent schedule. So it should be fine. I kind of have a good idea for it.
Because of that, yeah, are you a little better at sort of managing that and knowing how to make sure you're ready? Have you learned a little about yourself with those kind of gaps?
Yeah, absolutely. And also like just talking to guys and like seeing the best way to go about it, and like other guys have been in this situation, so just trying to put my best foot forward and like be as ready as I can whenever my name is called.
You mentioned it's been kind of a roller coaster for you this year. What makes you think that maybe now you're set to kind of take off and find a groove? And what do you take out of that last start here? Obviously, just kind of the Bregman pitch. Other than that, it was a pretty strong outing.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like most of my outings, like I'm like really good, and then I have like a blow up inning. So just trying to limit that blow up inning and like keep it on like a lower level, like instead of it being like a 4 or 5, like maybe like a 1 or like none. So especially talking with these guys and like the way that they scouted me, like the Dodgers have never scouted me before, so they can prepare you as much as they can prepare you, but coming here, they scouted me, they executed a plan. So getting to pick these hitters' brains, see what they saw, see what they think could help, could hurt, what's good, what's not as great, I think will be a good thing going forward as well.
Who else on the roster do you know personally?
So I played with Walker. I played with Connor Wong in the minor leagues before he was traded, and then I actually played with Justin Slayton in summer ball when I was in high school. So it's cool coming in, knowing a few guys, definitely being able to talk to them and like kind of pick their brains about like what's good, what's bad, like what, especially Walker, like what's different about the organizations, like what I can do to like not like be in a weird situation that like would have been fine over there. So yeah, I'm excited.